Are you ready to open the box and see what's inside? How long have you had the box for? Quite a few weeks, no?
Like a month and a half.
Oh my god!
Like I've had it for a really long time.
Well, then you dust it off before you open it, Florence.
That's a good
Poor
point.
Florence.
It's just been sitting there. Proof that I did not open the box. The label is intact. Wait.
So we don't have to
show us the bottom. Show us the back.
Oh. Shipping label.
Kidding.
You're taking far too much at face value, Florence. I guess everybody else knows me.
Well, I can hear a liquid in here, so I hope it's not a perishable.
Oh, I hope you didn't shake it.
I did not. It says fragile.
Yay.
It's not perishable, so you're good.
You'll just have to let it rest for a couple of weeks.
Six weeks to be exact.
6 weeks.
No, teasing. You should be good.
There's confetti and everything.
Careful, that's Linda's touch.
Oh.
You're going to be vacuuming sparkles for a bit.
It didn't explode in my face, at least. Should I read this?
Well, of course.
Should. Yeah. You have to. It's the rule.
I didn't know the box came with rules, aside from not opening it.
Félicitations, Florence, pour être devenue notre nouvelle spécialiste I-24 WOW pleinement qualifiée. Tu fais maintenant partie d'une équipe d'élite qui a été récompensée 27 fois par le prix d'excellence CAMEX, 16 fois par le prix d'excellence ATSI et 2 fois par le prix Superior Agent Service Award.
Hey!
Whoop whoop! I-24 est connu pour fournir un service client wow et nos valeurs fondamentales d'intégrité, inspiration, inclusivité, imagination et innovation sont la façon dont nous y faisons. Au cours de ta formation, tu as démontré une éthique de travail, des compétences techniques et une créativité qui reflètent ces valeurs. Tu es désormais la voix d'I-24 et ta capacité continue à écouter, répondre et faire preuve d'empathie et personnaliser les appels renforcera les activités de nos clients et continuera à construire I-24. Et en plus de cela, tu feras plaisir à quelqu'un à chaque fois que tu le feras.
This was well written.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Blair.
You're welcome. Mrs. Arsenault.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to risk saying Gary.
You can risk it. That's fine.
You wouldn't want that, would you, Gary?
I'd rather have him say, "Oh no,
apparently
call
you're-
me Gary," than like call me Mr. Blair, right? So.
Or just
No,
don't call
if
me
I-
early.
Oh yay! I have a
Yay,
certificate.
there you go. You're official.
With your pretty face.
It
Or
doesn't.
put my yeah, if I put my face on it, maybe.
So after that, you have some more sparkles.
More sparkles, more chocolate. My sister loves this.
Yay. Who doesn't? Now your
I'm a
vision is 2020.
Yeah.
It's 24 actually.
24.
24. Good one.
Very good.
Oh
Good on her.
my god, this is actually really nice. Yay! Another one of these, which is great because I spilled coffee on mine and I gave the other one to my mom. So,
Aha. Florence, who was your trainer?
Chris.
This guy.
That's why
So
you
Chris,
invited.
the floor is yours.
So you finished training with me like a week ago, maybe 2. I don't know. It hasn't been that long, has it, since you left my little training cocoon?
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
I
recall,
love this
so.
one.
All right.
You what? Oh my
when
God.
we started training, I don't know if you remember, when we were doing some call evaluations, at some point I mentioned that you were a little neutral in some of your calls. Oh, there we go. That one, les fils se sont touchés.
Got a smile.
And I mean, outside of that, you were fantastic and quasi-flawless. And the fact that we've had almost no reviews between you and me, I've barely seen you in. How long has it been since you left my cocoon? Honestly,
Well, almost a year because I started
almost a year.
end of July. Must have been.
I think we've had like 2 reviews over that course of that years at the very most. Anyway, going back to my story. So I mentioned that a little neutral in the voice. Florence did not believe me and she needed affirmation. And I remember the next day she came back to me and like, Chris, I asked my sister, like, do I sound like neutral or like just a little unhappy? And like, yeah, you kind of do.
I trust my
Gee.
sister's opinion, so I feel like I'm putting some oomph into it, but then I listened to it and I was like, text to speech. And my sister said the same thing, but I don't know why I felt like I was putting so much oomph
But
into it and like
I'm so emotive. But I that was like just one of those cute moments we had because otherwise I can honestly remember you were a joy to train. We went through at a very good pace. Everything has been lovely, and the fact again that I've barely had to see you in the last year or so, it feels like you just left my cocoon 2 weeks ago, speaks absolutely volumes to the quality of your work. I am very, very happy to have had just the smallest inkling of an imprint on what you've brought forward to us. It was a joy to train you. I'm very happy with what you've brought forward to the company as a whole.
Wow.
Very
Can't
nice.
get much stronger an endorsement out of Chris. I'll tell you, that was.
You do need to squeeze the compliments out of me. They don't flow freely.
well, it means a lot. Thank you.
Anybody else?
She's amazing. I tell her every day she's amazing. You're amazing, Florence. I haven't told you today already. Here you go.
Thank you.
I'll try to say something that I did not say, or did I? Not sure. Well, now it's recorded, so it's going to be imprinted in the story of I-24. So can't wait to see if I say that one more time. But you are the fastest learner that I've ever had as a team lead and as a dispatch. And I mean, I cannot tell you how many I've done, but I've had my fair share of training in terms of dispatchers and team leads up until now. And I think you're the one who's doing the best as of right now. I think that you and Nicholas are very similar in a lot of ways, especially work-wise. And he's being promoted to trainer because of that. So I think that you're doing really well. And I think that it's been a joy to see you evolve in the position that you are now. And I just cannot wait to see you graduate from your actual bachelor degree one day and tell me like, okay, now I'm up to like my next challenge. And I think we're going to be very happy to see you and just, I don't know, be a part of your life story. So cheers to you.
No, we won't be happy when she leaves.
Yes, we will be, Michelle.
Don't trust too fast. We want to keep you for a little bit.
Michelle,
Still.
this is part
Yeah,
of life.
I think you should do it. I think Florence, you should do a double major.
Yeah, probably.
I should do that and then a master's
And a
and then
master and a
doctorate.
doctorate
Yeah.
because you're really
Yeah.
smart. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
And you can graduate around 50, 51. That's fine.
Yeah. If there is one thing that I really appreciate aside from everything else is how well, at first I thought you were very black and white, and I still think that you are, but in a good way. You are very, very, well, you kind of remind me of myself when I do things or when I think about something. You do not hold back. You say things how they are, but very respectfully. You never ever judge anyone. Every time I read your reports, even if it's for mistakes, even if it's for anything, it's always just reporting what it is without an ounce of feelings or anger or anything. No judgment. You're just reporting it as it is. And I think that it also is a good reflection of how you are as a person. I think that the values that we have at I-24, you represent them well. And overall, we're really happy to have you. So that's my 2 cents. Maybe 25 cents because I said a lot.
And I'll add a quarter more. I have to say your communication has always been top notch on my part. I know what you're doing. I know what you're planning. I know what's happening in the future. Honestly, chef's kiss. You're always letting us know, and yeah, honestly, that is something that is very nice and very appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see all your reports come out there, and I'm like, wow, she's really, really on the ball, really concise, really, we have all the facts that we need
Yep.
or that we need to investigate stuff. So
Well, I think my first programming report, Sabrina actually told me like there's not enough info. You need to go see the agent again. So, so thanks, Sabrina, because now my reports are like, well, most of the time. Most of the
Oh
time. I
no,
think.
all of the time. I never had told you that again. I didn't even remember I told you that. But I mean, your reports are top notch. Keep it up.
I mean, I feel like I've gotten a lot of support in the role. Like whenever a report is in the wrong place or something, like I'm told, hey, this report is in the wrong place. It should be here, or like we need more information. So.
You know what, Florence? Apparently, for an AI text-to-speech bot, you are amazing.
Love it.
Seriously, my first call recordings, like I wish they were saved. I wish I had saved
They
some
are
of them.
saved.
Like,
I
Oh,
can
it's
see
archived.
them.
It's archived.
They're saved and around to haunt you forever.
oh my goodness.
Yep.
I'm not beating the AI allegations.
Yeah.
But I've gotten that comment less and less. Like my first months, I was like, are you like a robot answering service? Like not just like a call center, like are you a robot? And I was like, no, I am not a robot. And then I would add a little laugh just to be like,
No,
just
I'm
to
not
be
a
like,
robot.
I am human.
You say, no, I am not a robot.
Beep boop.
I wonder though
Yeah, I
if
add a little
AI would really say, "Yes, I am."
I love
Yeah,
when
imagine you
older
say, yes,
people
I
when
am.
they say, "Are you a voicemail?" I like when they say that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got that a lot.
Or the ones when you give them the answer phrases. So thank you for calling ABC Company, and they go, what company is this?
Yeah, what company is this? Yeah, well,
The company you called.
the number you just dialed, don't you? Yeah, those are funny.
Your call is important to us. Please hold the line until your call is no longer important to you.
And I want
good
no
one.
That's too funny. Well, Florence, what can I say? You are one of two Florences right now, and the third Florence that's not around any longer is one of our original and most important Florences. So I think it's kind of cool that we got two great Florences on staff right now as a nod to our founder, my grandmother. So yeah, it's special. It's kind of cool. Very kind of cool. And what can I say? I've been hearing the remarks that you heard on the call today during your grad ceremony is remarks that I've had from everybody who's had any interactions with you since you started with us. So you've obviously grasped, I think, before you walked through our door, a lot of things about life and customer service, including being there for the caller and for the client and for your colleagues and everybody else. I think if people could adapt the mentality of serving and service to others on a multitude of levels, I think the world would be a better off place for it. And I think I think in my mind, having met literally thousands of people over the years, in my lifetime, it's pretty obvious to me when you see somebody who really believes that it's in their core. It's just in them to do the right thing and to do the proper thing properly, and those sorts of things. Because I've always said and argued the point where if you're going to do something, there's no sense in my mind anyway, and that's just my opinion, but there's no sense in not doing it to the best of your ability, because every day, every opportunity, every interaction that we have, every experience and so forth as we go through life is an opportunity for us to get better and smarter and play the game better. And I don't mean that in any kind of a tongue-in-cheek way. I think that there is a way of being in the world which serves us better by serving other people first. I really, truly, honestly believe that I've seen it around me come to fruition for so many people in their lives. And I've seen the people that argue that that's not the case. And, and I go, okay, we'll see where you'll end up. So it's been a pleasure, Florence. And I really get to know since our last get to know each other meeting. And then today in our graduation ceremony, it's obviously that you're a fine young woman and will accomplish great things, I'm sure, in the course of your lifetime. And a lot of it has to do with the way that your outlook is. So there's skill sets in there as well, but attitude is 90% of the battle as far as I'm concerned. So welcome officially to the team.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, anything that you wanted to add, Linda?
Congratulations. I missed
you.
all the excitement.
Unfortunately.
Many
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
words were shared, tears were shed. It was
Okay.
beautiful.
Well, her makeup still looks great, so it can't be too many tears.
Oh,
she
that
was-
was me.
He was the one.
That was
Yeah, I
that
was
was
just
all
gonna
me.
It was
say.
all Chris.
Oh, that
It
was
was all
you?
Chris.
Too funny.
So how are you enjoying your new duties?
I love it.
Yeah,
I love being a team lead.
good. You're doing a great job.
Super.
Good, because I like you being a team lead, so that's a good match.
I like you too.
Yes. Here, here.
My ego will never recover from this, you guys.
Oh,
Perfectly fine. We're good with it.
Oh,
this is an ego boosting session. That's the
Did-
goal.
did we tell you about tomorrow's ceremony?
Oh, speaking of
You mean the
ceremonies.
roast?
It's where we bring you down
The
to earth
roast.
again, Florence. Okay, guys. Well, again, Florence, official congratulations. Super well deserved. Yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again, Florence.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you,
Have a
everyone.
good day, everyone.
Bye.
Okey-doke.
Bye.
Ciao.